Good morning to you all. It is a Thursday downside of the week, and definitely have the umbrella for today after some gorgeous weather, gorgeous looking weather. Hopefully, you got out yesterday. My wife and my daughter had a nice walk there. It's at Good Asbury Woods this time, and actually kind of surprised at the muddiness. Really, no offense, of course. They do a great job of keeping putting chips and stuff down, and things to keep it the mud from getting out of hand. I mean, it's February, and a lot of the trails, unless they have paved areas, are going to be somewhat on the you know kind of muddy, but it doesn't stop us from going there. But considering the fact that we haven't had a lot of precipitation, we're kind of hoping for something drier. Doesn't matter though. We had a great time out there. Love to walk there. It's probably the one that we like to walk a lot, and we like to walk at some of the other trails as well. And it's good to get out in the fresh air. Uh, got a little bonus. It had started to get overcast, but when we went out walking, the sun came out, and boy, it felt so good to see the sunshine. Even a mid-February sun can be warm, and because it was kind of a chilly breeze, I just I had a long sleeve shirt and a sweatshirt, and while it wasn't cold, it was just a bit on the chilly side with that wind. And the sun really made it nice. So hopefully you were able to get out and enjoy the day, whether it was there, Presque Isle, always a fun spot to walk as well. And we're starting to kick into gear with the eclipse, and a lot of coverage with it of late. And yours truly here has a package that I believe will be shown shortly on our station about the climatology of April 8th, and got some information there on the climatology of all the areas of the states, from Texas all the way to New England, of course, moving through Cleveland and Erie as well. And one of the things that the Visitors Bureau was saying, they were getting a lot of inquiries about how people did not want to come here because apparently our reputation as kind of a bad, bad spring place is unfortunately, kind of pervasive across the area. They're saying they want to go to Texas. Um, and so what I did is I looked at the climatology of April 8th specifically, from Texas all the way through Missouri and up through Ohio. And there's actually a lot of information that other people had worked on. And, so I utilized that along with my own knowledge of the area. Now, I mean, April is, let's face it, I wish Mother Nature had made this eclipse in June, when A, it's warmer, and B, we have a better chance of getting nice weather. You can't expect great weather in April. April is not known as a sunny month. In fact, it is generally a mostly cloudy month. That's just the way the climatology is, but not just here in Erie, but just about everywhere. And what I found is that, you want to split hairs. Yeah, Texas is probably a little better, or a little better chance of getting some sunshine. But what I found, we always think of lake effect as being a negative here, but it actually may help stabilize the air in April and give us at least a shot of getting some sunshine. Now, April, in most of these areas, even Texas, the chances of sun and clouds about 50-50. Here in Erie, it's 60-40. Yeah, 60% chance we'll see some clouds, 40% chance of full sunshine. So yes, the odds are that we will get some clouds, but we have some pretty good odds here of at least seeing a partly cloudy day or some variably cloudy skies. And the one thing to keep in mind too, the odds of Texas up through the deep south, Arkansas, and Missouri, of getting severe weather is much higher. April 8th, around here, we've never had severe weather on April 8th. They can't say that down south. And while the threat is small, it is notable. April is a very active month for severe weather in the deep south and the southern plains. So Erie, not looking quite so bad, and hopefully you'll get a chance to see what I have on that. But in the meantime, we have some inclement weather right now for today, And rainfall here, Bob Frandl, Forward World Weather Cam. What you see here is what you're seeing across most of the region, with rainfall of varying intensities here. Blue is light green. Light green tends to be light green is light rain. The darker greens are steady. And you can see I got some steadiness forming here, and got some pretty good rainfall. This looks like it will stay to the north. Heavy downpours moving along the north shore of Lake Erie, while storms are hitting the central part of Ohio. I'm not seeing thunder and lightning here, but we do have these waves of rainfall, and there will be some steadier hits now and then around. In fact, we're starting to see the rain pick up here as we speak. So umbrella weather. Good news is it's all rain. It is all rain. We do have, farther toward the east, Bradford East, there will be a bit of a mix, but that's not going to happen here. We just have some good weather. And we call this overrunning. We have a warm front right now, and the air overruns that front, rises, and forms clouds and precipitation. And there you see two main bands of rainfall forming on the front. In fact, just recently, those lightning comes up. Warm fronts actually tend to be stronger at night, tends to be. So I know we're in the pre-dawn hours here, but during it's more, you see that more prominent during the later spring and summer months. But we got nice little overrunning bands here moving across from Toledo through Detroit and into the Erie area as well. So things are going to be on the wet side for today. But because the wind direction is going to stay out of the south, we'll have a fairly mild weather overall. Right now, it's about 48 in Erie. Probably hold there, maybe near 50 for the rest of the day. And there you see these waves of rain moving on by. Looks like the rain moves out of Erie basically after sunset. It's trying to squeeze a little more, maybe so. And by late evening out toward Warren. And then the wind shift to the northwest. It's a chillier wind, and you see this. That's an actual front. See that little bend in the air here for a Friday morning out coming off the lake. That's an actual cold front, and look at how the winds really pick up as it passes. But the front itself, a lot of bark, very little bite. Not much precipitation expected with it. Excuse me. And as we go into Saturday, very cold conditions with this Arctic air mass, but with wind directions north to northwest and very dry air, we just don't expect a lot in the way of precipitation, maybe some flurries around. And so here is that look here with temperatures probably not getting out of the 30s, or out of the 20s rather, on Saturday. Sunday, keeping the threat of late showers. That threat, though, pretty small, but look at that, a definite warm-up here into the lower to mid-40s. And then Monday, got to watch the lake breeze here, but looks milder. We're back to even milder air than what we had yesterday. Good chance we'll hit 60 by midweek. And then another big cold outbreak, probably Thursday and Friday of next week, where our temperatures will plunge, may not get out of the 20s again. Not bullish on a lot of snow here. Just again, wind direction and lack of moisture. But then by next Sunday, into early the following week, we're back to the mild air. So that's pretty much how our winter time has gone here. Good morning to you, Vicki. Good to see you this morning. Vicki Jones, Sue out in Pittsfield. Hello, Bob and Sue. A chilly 39. Wow, we're almost 10 degrees warmer than you. Who'd have thunk? Nancy, good to see you. Robert, hello. Yeah, a little rainy in the Mountain of Love there. Cam out and Corey, 40 degrees and on the wet side there. John, good to see you this morning. John Dunkel, hello to you. Teresa, you have a wonderful day. Hello, Mary. Good morning to you. Good morning to everyone. Thanks for joining me here. And again, today's a wet day. We don't think of drought conditions in wintertime, but we are dry. We are very dry, even some local areas of minor drought here in northwestern Pennsylvania. So this rain is good. Farmers, they still need moisture, whether it's rain or snow. And, we'll probably see that rainfall for today. So it is much needed. People with wells, always good to replenish some of that with Mother Nature's water there. So there you have it. I'm going to fly here, everyone. Enjoy yourselves. Have a great day. Talk to you one more time on Friday. Enjoy.